excavation has officially started. We got an excavator and a skid steer right behind me. It's getting dropped off right now. So the first thing we got to do is measure this excavator, see how wide it is, and see if we need to pull up some fence posts down there.
Daddy, look.
Might be too narrow down there to get by, so I'm gonna measure it real quick. Hold it on the edge of that tire right there.
On the edge?
Yeah. That's right there. So it's about 78 inches.
Oh my.
Let's just say 80 inches. That's good. 80 inches. So we need 80 inches from the edge to edge up there. Go down here and measure this one. So it looks like we got plenty of room. The width of it, the excavator is about 80 inches. This is like 150 inches, something like that. So we're gonna be good to go. So we'll go on back here to the corner. The first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go back here to the corner. And we're just gonna dig a big hole. Dig a big hole about 10 feet deep, and we'll see what kind of soil we have. If we got good soil, then we're gonna be digging a pond. If we don't, then we ain't gonna put a pond here. Figure something else out. Miss Bell, say hi. Before any good excavating takes place, you gotta always have a cup of coffee. So that's what we're gonna do first. So here we are, the first dig into the soil. We're gonna go down about, I don't know, 6 to 10 feet and see what kind of soil we got. So far it's looking good.
And then can we jump in?
No, there's no jumping in holes, buddy. The whole hole could fall in. So we had a little bit of an issue with the excavator. Started to leak fuel a little bit. Still leaking a little bit of fuel. I'll have to get that fixed up tomorrow. But we got about 5 feet down and we hit some rock. So either we're hoping it's not a lot of rock. If it's a lot of rock, it doesn't look good. If it's just a little bit of rock and we can get through some of it, then we'll be all right. But we need to go deeper than what we are right now, and so hoping for less rock.
The ground is right below it. See
I'll go now.
Did you get the worm?
Yep.
See what happens.
Let me see it.
You'll definitely know once you hit the
Can I see?
aquifer.
Oh man, that's cool.
Wait.
Go feed it to the chickens.
Oh,
Here, I'll take you to the chickens.
that's a...
All right guys, so we are done for the day. We just wanted to dig down as far as we could, see what we got going on here, and we did. So it looks like we're gonna move forward with everything. We got about 6 feet down and we hit some rock, but that's okay because we're gonna build up some banks, and which will essentially make it about 10 feet deep. So we're gonna do some digging tomorrow and in the coming days here, so stay tuned for all of that. We're super excited to get this done. And also, I found something in this hole. We dug way down and look what we found.
Rock.
An Isaiah worm.
Ah. Can you help me?
Hold on, I'll help you in a second. So, as you can see down here, right there, that's where we hit the rock layer. It's a bunch of shale and I don't know, slate and some other rock. So we're gonna have to avoid that. We might possibly get a rock breaker in here and see how deep it is. I don't know. But actually, as we go up the hill behind me, this is a whole property's on a slope down here, and this is the lowest point. So as we go up the hill, if this rock layer remains the same, then we'll actually be able to get a bit deeper in the dirt. All right guys, here we are, day 2 of digging the pond, and we are moving the mulch pile right now. We got our lines all set up so we know exactly where the pond's going. So we just got to move the mulch pile so we can get to the dirt, and I'm going to be taking down the fence today where we need to access the digging area. So here we go. It's a beautiful day. It's about, I don't know, 55 degrees right now. Great day for digging. So right now we did a little outline. I'll show you. We outlined the edge of this pond in white spray paint so we could kind of get a guide as to what the layout's going to be. So right now we're just kind of feathering around these edges, because if you see the green flags back here, that's where it marks the sewer line. So we're trying to obviously avoid the sewer line, and we want our bank to basically be on top of the sewer line anyway, so we're kind of getting a gauge as to what we got right here. All right, so we got by most of this sewer line area, and basically what we wanted to do is just kind of graze that area to see what we got. There is some backfilled rock that we were hitting, so we're gonna stay away from all of that so we're not disrupting the sewer line, obviously. But so far it's looking good. Here is the, I'll show you the line that we're aiming at, basically. That white spray paint line. It'll go on down there and then cut. It's gonna cut around right where the excavator is. Right. Oh, the private school traffic? So we got some really good clay behind us. Right here, he's about 3 feet down, and we hit some good clay, so we'll be able to pack that back in where the dam is. It'll be perfect. So I don't know if you can tell, but behind me, the creek is right here to my left here, and then the edge of the pond is going to be right there. So where he's putting dirt in the center is going to be one big bank for both the creek and the pond. And what we're going to do at the end here is we're going to put a big tube where we want the water level to run off. So if the water level ever gets too high, it'll just run through that tube straight out into the creek, and that'll save our dam from having too much pressure on it, because we sure don't want that thing to break.
Look at this girl working an excavator.
Good job, baby! All right, that's it. We're done for the day. We got a lot done. We basically outlined the edge of the pond here. You can see behind me, it takes kind of this circle shape around this bend, and this is going to be where our dam is going to be for the pond. And so we got about 6 feet down, and again we hit that rock, that shelf of rock. We don't know how big it is, but so far it's pretty big. As you can see down there, we got some, you know, some topsoil, and then we start getting into some clay, and then it gets real clay, and then right after that we got rock down there. It's just solid rock down there. This is gonna turn out to be a big, long project, and so yeah, I'm looking forward to it though. And we're gonna eventually get a skid steer out here. I'll be running the skid steer while my buddy runs the excavator, and so we'll be able to do a lot more damage in our days. So yeah, we're excited about where this is going. We're having a nice little pond back here, hoping we hit some springs still, and hoping we can get this finished up here. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, if you like these videos, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and if you want to get notified of future videos, hit that bell on the notifications, and you will get notified of updates. So that's it. Check you guys later on the next video. See ya.